Hi V-shaped tech ladies, great to join you. So we're here to crack the confidence gap, and I will be using making of this video as an example how to overcome a situation where I need to be more confident. When Petra at V-shaped tech asked me to share my experiences with you, despite the many keynotes, interviews and panels I've done, for a split second the following thought ran through my mind. How could I have anything to add that hasn't been said already? Here's the thing. When offered a task or position, it means that you're already considered as qualified. There's no need to question a decision, or worse, think that you're a fraud by accepting it. This is also something that Hillary Clinton pointed out at the recent Code conference. She could see how men and women in her staff reacted differently to the promotions and more responsibility. While female staffers usually said, "Are you sure that I can do it?" men were like, "Oh, when do I start and what took so long?" So, here's how to get rid of those thoughts and say yes. Every time you instinctively want to blurt out no, in your head say stop and quickly ask yourself these two questions. 1. Are you asked to perform a surgery or fly a plane even though you're neither a doctor nor a pilot? 2. Does the offer sound challenging? If you answered no to first, meaning that the task isn't completely out of your skill set, and yes to second, well, the answer should be yes. Trust me, there'll be plenty of time to freak out afterwards. This will help you become more comfortable to both speak up in a group and reach for new challenges that you're certainly qualified for. And now the best part. What's the worst thing that can happen if you didn't make waves with your new challenge? See it a bit like that social media update you had thought about a really long time but didn't get any likes on. It will pass. Instead, you did your best, you learned new things, you expressed your honest opinions, and you stood up for your values. And that's how you build self-confidence, character, and a thicker skin. Remember, there will always be people, both men and women, who try to make you feel like you don't belong, like you're somehow different. Even if these people may appear open-minded, they're not true advocates of diversity. So please, never let their actions and words determine your self-worth. As a last thing, I'd like to share my personal sources of inspiration. I look to stand-up comedy, where there's a saying that until you get comfortable with the silence and the bombing, meaning that nobody's laughing at your jokes, one can't improve and become a better comedian. One of my favorite bombing stories is by the British stand-up comedian John Oliver, who before The Daily Show and now his brilliant and must-watch show Last Week Tonight, he had both 100% walkout and an audience member threatening him with a broken beer bottle if he didn't stop his act. Well, thank God he didn't stop and give up, because if he wasn't making sense of the world right now, many of us would go to bed in tears instead of a smile on our face. So, if you think that this video sucked and the message made no sense, I'll do my best to do better next time. Have a great workshop and go crack that confidence gap. Bye!